As Tim fucking stares at me with his dagger eyes.
Take two.
Kevin over there trying to fuck the dog.
And as with us as always,
Pretty
is
dog.
Shane. That's Shane.
Anyway, welcome to the show. What were you saying earlier?
I was saying that that movie Taken. You remember that movie
Yeah.
Taken with Liam?
For sure.
Neeson?
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's
I will
real.
find you.
Well, it's not real, but it just happened up here in the Northwest. You hear
Is
about
it
that
really?
shit?
Oh, the dude that fucking murdered the boyfriend.
Yeah, apparently
What?
his
Yeah,
his
dude.
daughter's boyfriend sold her to fucking sex slavery.
Yeah.
in like somewhere in Seattle.
Fuck.
And like last year.
I almost did it. In the first 30 seconds, I stopped myself.
I already said
I
fuck
said
twice.
too, so it's
that
all
was
right.
the
We'll
second
fix all that, but yeah,
Remember,
he,
the first 30 seconds is the intro that
Yeah.
you put on there, so it's fine.
police couldn't find her. He ended
you're
up
right.
tracking. He ended up tracking her down, rescuing her, hog-tying the boyfriend, the alleged kidnapper slash,
Yeah.
pimp, I guess you want to call him, bludgeoned him to death with a fucking cinder block, and then stabbed him several times, left him in the trunk of a car, and
It's good that
stashed
you
it
always
somewhere.
start us out with the
Well,
uplifting
no,
stories.
here's what blows my mind about that. I mean, that's the Taken movie. But
Kinda.
he
Kinda,
gets,
yeah.
He
One
gets
of-
away with
close.
killing like 40 guys and no problem at all. He's bringing her a fucking
Yeah, but he's also-
karaoke machine later. It's like, here you go, sweetheart.
Remember, he's
this
also
guy's going to spend
kinda
the rest
helped
of his
by the
life in
CIA.
prison for.
Yeah.
That's
For saving
It depends, dude.
his loved
Because
one.
something like this happened a long time ago, and the guy did not go to prison. I don't know if you've ever seen the video, but there's a video of there's this kid who got molested, and the father.
beat the shit out
No,
of
no,
the
no,
dude,
no,
right?
no, 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 no. Let me finish this. This is
okay.
at the airport.
attention, folks.
At
This
the
is
airport, they were bringing him back from extradition from somewhere else, right? So they're bringing the guy back. There's a guy in the background with the news. The news cameras are all on this guy being walked down. There's a guy in the background on the phone. That's the dad. The dad turns around and shoots the guy in the head, dead.
Okay.
He gets arrested.
Yeah.
He gets cleared by a jury of his peers.
Not guilty, huh?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Well, then let's see how this one plays out. Because
So,
in my
yeah.
opinion, this dude ain't guilty either. He killed a
It's-
fucking.
I agree.
He killed a
it-
kidnapper.
it
Dude,
depends. I
Saved
mean,
his
it-
daughter's life.
these people
the
are
police
monsters.
could not fucking find it. It
But
took
it-
him to find
But
her.
it depends. We don't know all the story. We could find out that the
Well,
chick
that's
was
true.
like, I just ran away, and you killed my boyfriend for no reason.
Well, I like to believe that he rescued his daughter.
You like?
And-
I wish that everything was like Taken.
Beat the hell
Liam
out of
Neeson's my hero.
Well,
He's the same guy in every movie.
no, you ever seen Kroll? He was
Okay.
He was pretty good in Kroll.
But that was also
I haven't
early
seen
in his
that.
career. I loved
And-
Kroll when I was a kid.
And he's literally the
don't
same
need
guy in every other movie,
symbols.
though.
You can't. Yeah.
He's definitely not the same guy in Kroll, though.
No, but everything else.
He's got
the
a
same-
girlfriend in like different different
He
towns
was
in that movie.
He was in Nell.
He's even
he
the
was
same-
a scientist in Nell.
Look, he's
True.
even the same
True.
guy in fucking what is Star Wars. He's like the same exact guy.
Ever since Star Wars,
Just nicer.
he's become an action hero. But
Yeah.
prior to Star Wars, he was a I still think he's a good actor.
He was a legitimate actor.
See, but I don't
You know?
remember him from the other stuff.
He was fantastic in Nell. There was a couple other things.
I remember
that he
now.
did
That was a Jodie Foster one, right?
Yeah. You get to see her titties.
I've never seen that.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, there ain't much to look at, but still, it's Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Titties.
Mosquito bites.
Flapjacks.
What else are we gonna call them?
Happy sacks.
Happy sacks?
Sure.
I think you're thinking of balls.
Both. They can both be happy sacks.
She had a set of balls.
So
too,
you're into
and
that.
Made it so awkward, that movie.
Happy sacks.
Into both.
when they're tits. Only on Tuesdays.
The closest was hacky sack.
Hacky
and
sack?
That was a different game completely.
Well, true. Well, it
I wish
entirely
someone-
depends on how you're looking
I
at
wish
balls
someone
and
would
tits.
kick you in your hacky sack right now. Fucking douchebag.
I don't know. I just thought it was really fucking cool to hear that story.
No,
especially
it's a
coming from the
crazy
North-
story,
That's
but it's
yeah,
great
it's
that you
crazy,
start
yeah.
out the show with rape. Now you start out the show with sex slavery.
Well, what else are we going to start the show with?
It's interesting. It's interesting. To
It
me.
is an interesting
I mean,
topic.
I could go on
but
several
you
other
always,
topics, but
you
I
always
think
start
it's
out the
major.
show
for,
with some
for
great
locally,
fucking.
that's actually a pretty cool story.
You're like, hey, I've got an uplifting story for you guys. Rape! Right after Halloween, there was a rape.
Fuck.
Did you hear about the rape on the bus?
Fuck uplifting. Why are we doing uplifting? We're gonna start. Hey,
No,
Shane,
I'm not saying.
There's
we should do
nothing
it.
uplifting
story.
happening
Tell
in
us
this
how,
world
how
right
the
now.
puppies are this weekend or something
Let's
like
see.
that. Feed into that.
Man, I don't know.
Oh, I've got something not uplifting
Thank
that
you.
has to do with
Because,
puppies.
Yeah, we're not trying to cheer people up. We're trying to bring them down.
Yeah, I know. Another.
What do you got, Kevin?
Oh, you hear
Because
what the Australian
Shane-
government did to puppies?
what?
They shot puppies. They killed them. at a. It was basically like a kind of a humane society place to prevent people from coming and adopting the dogs because they didn't want anybody to leave their homes because of COVID, the COVID lockdowns.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
No bullshit. They killed all the dogs.
Well, yeah, remember,
Just because they didn't want people to come and pick them up and give them homes.
but remember, they all go to heaven, so it's fine.
Yeah, according to Disney.
Yeah, I believe all
Fuck's
Disney
John
cartoons.
Wick when we need him, man.
No
That's bullshit.
shit.
He's gonna take on all of Australia.
Dude,
now.
that's what I'm saying. The moment you
All
fuck
of
with
them.
dogs,
Dude, wouldn't it be fucking great
You're
though if the
dead!
next movie was just John Wick in Australia, just fucking going to Parliament,
Killing
kicking
everybody.
the shit
He's
out
just
of
going
everyone.
to Parliament, fucking
Yeah.
just blasting everything.
Who gave the order?
I'd watch it. I'd watch it.
Well, I'd watch it anyway. The John Wick movies are actually
Every single
entertaining.
one of them
great.
has not disappointed.
No, I agree.
I still
thought they
think
were all
the
good.
first one's the best one.
Well, of course.
Yes.
I mean,
It's always gonna be
yes.
the best.
not
Definitely
always.
definitely the best.
You go through other series. Like look
Name one that the first one wasn't the best.
at Aliens. Alien.
I
Are you
disagree.
fucking
Aliens
kidding
was
me?
Aliens was
the sus-
way better.
I
the
thought Alien
suspense
1
in
was
Alien
better.
was way
Terminator
better.
2.
But no, hey, one thing I will say that no, same thing, same thing
Terminator
though.
2.
There, no, see, I actually disagree. I prefer the first
You're
Terminator. But I see why people like Terminator 2 better. Also, same thing with Alien, Aliens.
Okay, fine.
They're
What about
both
the-
different kinds
What
of
about the
films
Christian Bale
within the
Batman
same-
trilogy? The first one
franchise.
is definitely not the best one.
No, the second one's definitely the best
Yeah.
one.
What?
Yeah, I agree. The Dark Knight's the best.
You think the first one's the best one out of that?
It does have Liam Neeson.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have a fucking crush on
He played
Liam Neeson.
Ra's al Ghul.
You're like,
Yeah.
that's the only way I can come.
That was really well done.
It was. I
Well, it was
hated
really well
the
done.
first one.
Really? I didn't hate the first one.
Well, okay.
Then why'd you watch the second one if you
First
hated
one
the
was
first
a
one
good
so,
movie.
so much?
No, I don't think the first
You're
one
full of
was.
shit.
I don't think it was anywhere near as good as the other two. Anywhere near.
Well, actually,
Anywhere near.
I think that the first and
Think
second
you're
ones were better than the third one.
What?
Yeah, I thought the Bane one was the weakest one out of the three.
No, the Bane one was way better than the first one.
Really, you thought
Yeah.
so? Oh well, I didn't feel that way. I thought the first two were better than that one.
You think you know a guy.
I don't know what you guys are
But
saying
hey,
right
when you're
now.
talking about Aliens, those are very different movies. Because the first one's more of a
Suspense
slow
thriller.
suspense
Yeah,
terror,
yeah.
horror film. The second one's more of an action horror.
Yeah.
They're very different kinds of films, but they are both alien films. And that's
Yeah, you
exactly
think-
what James Cameron was going for in that second movie. He wanted to make it different, but still, could be recognized by the fans of the first.
I still think the second one's better.
And that right there is just a matter of taste.
You have
Because
terrible
I
taste.
think the second one.
Fucking terrible.
Hey, the
taste.
second one's an
You're
amazing
like, "Oh, I
film.
like Liam Neeson so much. that
Aliens
fucking
is one of my
Batman
favorite movies.
Begins is great.
But I like the first
You
one better.
fucking suck. That sucks. That's a terrible take.
Nope.
Terrible take.
Nope. You wouldn't have watched the second one if the first one wasn't good.
That's not true.
And we all thought that
I
Heath
thought
Ledger was
Christian-
going to suck.
I thought no.
And he
I
blew everyone away.
Yeah, Heath
I
Ledger's
didn't. I
good,
didn't
man.
have any
expectations. on that one.
expectations on him. I didn't. I really didn't. I just.
I was just thinking
did,
about him and
because
10
Jack
things I hate about you.
Nicholson's- I mean, Jack Nicholson's Joker's like, there's no way anyone's going to beat that.
yeah, but
No
I think
fucking
people
way.
That's
could say the
exactly
same
how I
thing
felt.
about what was the first guy's name?
The original
Yes.
Joker? Caesar Romero.
There,
back
yeah.
in the 60s.
And I'm sure people go, he's the Joker. You know what I mean? Like
Mark
He was
Hamill's
for a
the
long time.
Joker.
Yeah, there you go.
I would
There's
agree.
another fucking person.
Mark
that says,
Hamill's one of the
actually,
best.
who's the new Joker? Fucking.
Jared Leto.
No,
And he sucks
no.
ass.
Talking about cartoon,
Joaquin
you fucking idiot.
Oh, cartoons. It's
Jeremiah Watkins, I guess, is
No.
doing Joker. No, Jeremiah Watkins, I guess, is doing. I heard him on a podcast today. He was talking about how he's doing the voice of Joker in some cartoon.
Huh. Well, I know the main guy
He's
is
a
big-
fucking comedian.
Well, I know the main guy's like a famous anime voice actor. His name's like why am I drawing a blank? It's not Crispin Freeman. It's another guy.
Probably all the fucking weed you smoked.
That could
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking.
I don't smoke pot. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
So Kevin, I hear we got a new sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Do we?
We did actually, and I'd like to read you a little ad here. So this episode is brought to you by Tim's Chum Shack. If you want Tim's Chum in your choppy waters, get it at Tim's Chum Shack, where the H is silent.
Thank you.
That sounds good. Where's that at? Is there an address? Did they give you an address or anything like that? Is that local or is that?
What's your address?
I believe they still need to put up a website.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know
Man,
why.
go for some fucking chum.
I don't know why I find that so fucking funny.
So what about our other sponsor?
I want to know more about this chum shack. Tim sounds like a fucking badass.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna open up a chum shack.
you should.
Fuck that.
Chum Shack, yeah.
Show me up.
And then it was born.
That would actually be kind of funny though. Like but you were so against heroin that you would like circle the H and put a line through it. And then people would be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it says cum.
That's a good take.
It says cum up there
Good take.
because he's silencing the H."
Killing the
Huh,
H
maybe
and
he's
heroin.
French.
Yeah, the H because
Well,
that's
then-
what it's called.
Hey, what do you guys think of our layout? Right? Fucking dope.
I'm like
It's the
half
new digs.
crying.
Dude, I love it.
New fucking
Love
table.
it.
Got a goddamn back thing that does. It's ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah.
See?
The animals are here too.
See-
Yeah,
see, we think
apparently
about
we're
the
in
women.
a farm.
Yeah.
I don't know why he has to have animals in every room at all times.
Animals are cool.
I'm a fan.
There's no fan
Yeah.
in here.
I like. Yeah, it's getting kind of stuffy here.
Yeah.
actually.
How did it get so hot?
Well,
Who
this big
farted?
Foam fucking wall behind us, probably, and then being surrounded by blankets and shit.
Yeah.
Can't see this, but we
We have a
made
blanket
ourselves
fort.
like a fucking blanket fort here too. So it look legit. 'Cause we're fucking legit.
Real
you-
men build
So did
blanket
you guys
forts.
bring any other
Response. I was
other stuff?
Hey, do you guys TikTok at all?
No.
I'll put that,
No,
I'll put
actually-
that Chinese spy on my
Actually,
phone.
actually, one of the things that I brought up was one of those because there's this whole fat phobia thing going on there. It's hilarious.
I got.
Where they're saying that if you work out, you're fat phobic. Like if you're working out to not be fat, you're fat phobic.
Well, I guess there's a lot of fat phobic people in the world by that
You know,
logic.
they're like, well, if you're not working out just for health, it's like, well, what if you don't mind? Like you actually find that it looks better.
Maybe you feel better too.
Hey,
Oh,
so there's this trending thing on TikTok right now. I think you guys are gonna fucking love this. At first, I was like, "This is fucking bullshit," but for some reason, I'm fascinated by it. You go ahead to YouTube and can you look up? I'm gonna let you be a judge of that gang. Can you do that? Look it up. Let's watch it. It's fucking great.
I'm gonna let you be a judge of that gang.
Yeah, it's this new crazy TikTok trend. I think you guys are gonna fucking love it. Because again, I saw it. I was like, "This is some fucking bullshit." But after I watched a couple of vids, I'm like, "All right, I'm sold on this guy."
So what is it called?
Well, the performer's name, I don't want to let anything too much go too
Well, yeah,
soon.
yeah.
But, it's, TikTok has, famous people, and this guy has become TikTok
Weren't you
famous
supposed to look
for
it up on YouTube?
YouTube,
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
if you can. It's just going to piss everybody. It just pissed me off right off the bat. Like, oh, my fucking God.
And it's, I'm gonna let you be the judge of
I'm
this
a-
gang.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you be a judge of this gang or something like that. Or judge, yeah.
You got to get on your mic.
Yeah, I'm on it. Sorry. Should be the no, yeah. I can't pull
there
it
you
up
go.
on TikTok, but yeah, and it should be like the very first one. You guys are gonna fucking love this.
Let's be the judge of this. Is that
That's the fun.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
One.
it? That first one. Look
So
at that hair.
okay, so the only reason I ended up seeing anything like that is because I follow the NHL.
You gotta
Yeah.
Play the audio on this. This
Okay.
is fantastic.
Oh, great.
Let y'all be the judge of that game. And I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that yard. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that yard. I can.
What the fuck is this?
He's making
What just happened?
hundreds of thousands of dollars off of that fucking video, dude. Look at this kid. I was blown away. I was like, how the
Dude,
fuck?
It's the same thing
It
thing
gets
with
better. It gets better.
How does
His
it get
name-
better?
You want to know how this gets better?
His name is Flossie Ent.
He has got a twin.
No, I know this. The only reason I know this is because I follow the NHL and somebody, two of the guys on one of the teams dressed up as those guys.
So
That's the
other
only
one of
reason
their
I
twins
recognize
is
that. I don't know who the fuck
Island
that is.
Boy. Island Boy. Because I'm an island boy. Oh my fucking God. And they're not from an island. They're from,
No, they're probably from an inner city
they're
somewhere.
from Florida.
Oh, that makes sense. This makes
It makes a lot of sense now. Should we be looking up the Island Boy?
If you want to watch this, fantastic stuff. I mean, the thing is when I first saw this, I was annoyed. It's like, these fucking posers.
Dude, I've never wanted to like kill myself so badly.
Dude, I'm
I've
kind of
fallen-
suicidal
I have
now.
fallen down the TikTok fucking hole, guys. I can't get enough of these guys.
Lives of TikTok. It's
Because
awesome.
what's even funnier about it is, you know, they always do response videos on all the people's comments.
Yeah.
They don't
You can't understand what the fuck he was saying.
That's the point.
No.
That's why it's trending so much. Is because someone actually told them, it's like, so you realize you're a joke, right?
Yeah, it's like that mumble rap
And
shit.
here they hold a whole bunch of fat
Dude, that
sacks of
shit-
cash. Well,
I don't
exactly what it is.
understand that.
And so they've got hundreds of $1,000s of cash. And it's like, we really don't care what you think about us. We're making money.
Well, yeah, no, I get
Well,
that.
I mean, I can't
I
disagree
totally,
with
That's what I was
that.
fascinated.
I
about.
totally
It's like,
get that
right
shit.
there,
Can't disagree with that, man.
we're talking about it on a podcast because some fucking kid throws yellow dreadlocks in his hair.
They're not even yellow dreadlocks. He's like one of the fucking the Rugrats.
Someone said
Yeah,
he
dude.
looks like one of the
He
fucking.
looks
He actually
ridiculous.
comments on that. Someone says you look like Cynthia. It's like, I don't know, Cynthia. I don't look like her. He just got all pissed about it.
I don't know the names of it because that wasn't a show that I watched when I was younger. That was one of the shows that my sister watched. But I just remember there's one of the Rugrats that fucking has hair like that, right?
No,
Pretty
one
much.
of Angela's doll or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it was. The doll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the older
Angelica.
Angelica's
Yeah.
doll. Yeah. But yeah, that one I went on a deep dive on these guys because
Man, I'm
they're
so
hard.
glad I don't do the
But
fucking.
it's funny, their manager.
Someone says this shit is terrifying.
it really that's our
The bacteria is evolving.
the future of our country here.
Yeah, we're
Short little
we're
blips of
screwed.
that.
Well, that's why
We
I
are
was
so
gonna bring
screwed.
up a question and just be like, so if you could bring back one dead person to just show them what the fuck's going on right now, who'd you bring back?
Thomas Jefferson.
I don't know.
He'd probably have a coronary.
See, I'd bring back Hitler to just be like, this is what you started. Your shit back in World War II.
Hitler.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying bring him back for good. Just be like, hey, look, don't do any of the shit that you did. This is what it's going to lead to.
Oh, because what Hitler did.
I'm
this
just
guy
think-
has yellow fucking
I'm
hair.
thinking we're paying for the sins of our past. Is what we're doing right now.
Big fucking sin
with,
right there.
with this shit.
I don't know. I've never really given that much thought. I'm not into history. I'm not a history buff or anything. I really don't care much for it. I know it's a part of who we are, but I've never really given it much thought of like how that would.
Yeah, I just show him. I'd be like, look,
Dan Carlin's hardcore history.
do
is
not go
awesome.
down this road.
trying to think.
You are not going to like the future. It's
Someone
going to be
that I-
terrible.
Oh yeah, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
You thought Idiocracy was bad. Wait till reality kicks you in the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my journey. Their producer or no manager is some hardcore gangster guy that like
Dude, I
essentially
ju-
just beats the shit out of him. It
I
seems
just-
like
I
he
don't-
beats the shit out of him.
I don't get this
Scares the
shit.
shit out of him the whole time, and then cries to him later. He actually had one of them crying on one of their films. It's pretty fucking funny too.
Well,
So
these-
he's basically like forcing them to do these stupid little
And
videos.
so there's other comedians that commenting on him. It's like, oh man, I'll bet Dad's successful, like the second most successful.
Oh no, 100%. They probably came from like
A very
a fucking
rich family.
No, I wouldn't say rich family, but upper middle class. You know, where they're in a nice neighborhood. You know,
Well, yeah, the Island Boy song. They're standing in their hot tub in their fucking basketball shorts.
Right
what-
near the beach, boy.
So what's up with that whole fucking like there's like a trend of like the streamers and their hot tubs and shit, but they get the fucking blow up hot tubs and put it in their like living room.
Oh, what that is a friend of mine's doing that. Is actually they get those donated for free if they do a video of it. It's to promote it. It's a promotional
Oh,
thing.
I see.
So that-
like the product.
That makes more
promotion.
sense.
Yeah,
But-
my friends are doing that now. They get all this free shit if they do videos and pictures of it and post it online.
Well, I know girls were doing that on Twitch.
Yeah,
You know, they were like in
that's
their bathing
for
suits and stuff.
different- Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think
That's
Twitch
the other
banned
part
those.
of TikTok that I really like. It's just the dumb fucking half-naked women bouncing
Yeah.
around. Just because watch me bounce around and then click this thing on the bottom right to go to my link. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably takes you
But
to their
it's-
OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans. What
That's
are the other
majority what
ones? There's
TikTok
like
is. It's
Fansly.
Yeah,
chicks
there's
with
other
big
ones
tits
too.
And fucking gangster rap.
Well, the funny thing
Dreadlock,
is, dude, just go to
Cynthia
any of the
dolls.
Reddit pages and type in their name, and you'll find all of those. Someone leaks everything.
Oh, sure.
All the time.
Yeah. That's the thing. If someone's got an OnlyFans, all their pictures are out there somewhere.
Yeah.
The trend of it all is, and people doing dubs, reading something that's been dubbed over and acting it out.
Yeah.
There's
That
a lot-
I don't get.
There's a lot
either.
of pretentious people on this. that
Dude.
think everybody's watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's ones I've seen where like the girl on some of these, like there's a bunch of girls that do this. They'll just watch whole episodes of anime and just react to it. Like they're literally just playing the whole episode and just going, "Oh no, what happened?" Like that's the whole
so
thing.
it's like
And
going to the movies with an annoying person.
exactly.
That sounds
Exactly.
fun.
But people are paying them to do it. Like people are giving them donations and everything.
Yeah,
live
no, I
streaming.
know how that
Yeah,
part works.
It's so stupid.
But yeah, no. That happens. The other thing that happens too on like Twitch, and they cracked down on it at one point not too long ago. It was the chicks would be like, "I'll write my name on me or write your name on my body for like $50," and then they'll do. It's dumb as shit. But
Dumb as
dudes are the dumbest.
Yeah.
like we say that.
Ooh, my
so-
name's on her body.
No,
oh my god.
She knows me.
She knows me.
This is the fucked up part about it is we go, man, it's so dumb what these chicks are doing, but I'm like, no, it's so
no, they're geniuses.
The dumbest ones are the guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't hate
This
the
is why you
player,
don't-
hate the game.
This is why you don't go online with full balls. Seriously.
Full balls?
Yeah, full balls.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually a good.
You
point.
have full balls, don't go on to Twitch.
You do stupid ass shit when
You're
got
gonna
full
fucking
balls.
spend like these kids are spending their allowances. You know?
and stealing their parents' credit cards. Trust
Yeah.
me, it happens.
It's ridiculous.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
$100 of daddy's hard-earned
No,
dollars.
that makes you feel older though, is sitting back and critiquing all that shit. Because I guarantee you, that our seniors were the same way with the stupid shit.
Oh,
we were
I'm
doing as
sure.
kids too. You know.
Absolutely.
You know what? Actually, what I think is going on, like all this crazy shit that's going on, all the people, you know, with the weird identity stuff and all the weird shit that people are doing. I think they all think that we're going to get into another.
Doing that now?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Shane's earned it.
Well, I guess I should unzip. What are you doing?
The power's going out. On the
Power's-
PC.
computer's not getting power.
Yeah, because we got a dog walking around here.
It's plugged in, bud.
Yeah, it's plugged in,
she's
but
reaching down there and unplugging shit, huh?
no, it wasn't unplugged down there. It was actually plugged in, but it's not getting power.
Yeah,
See, it's not charging.
What the fuck's going on?
I have no
I don't
idea.
Well,
The,
that's just some more production value for our
Yeah.
loyal viewers
Hey.
/ listeners.
technical difficulties are bound to happen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to her knocking the camera over. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
So when this computer dies,
The
How long
show
is that
dead.
going to be?
I don't know. We're halfway there already.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut that shit down and we'll just not use it. I guess.
You should talk into your microphone.
What happens if
Yeah.
what happens if I push that switch down there? Is it? Oh, there it goes.
I think you didn't do it.
Wow, something happened.
Yeah, but what the fuck was
I
that?
didn't do anything down there. I just put my foot over the fucking thing. I didn't do nothing.
Oh,
No. What else?
I have no idea what
That's
just happened.
pretty
plug
much
it
just-
directly into the wall.
Oh, can't even go through a power strip, huh?
Maybe. I guess not.
Shitty titty.
Oh yeah. That's weird.
Man, that is engaging.
Engaging
It's technology.
entertainment.
That's what
Oh, dude.
we
So
for the future.
did you hear? So you,
The wave of the future.
remember the whole Dave Chappelle
Oh.
fucking thing?
So I've
that
heard
was
about
going on.
this.
I heard
Yeah,
something's
You're
coming.
about to say
So-
Ibram X Candy. I think I know what you're about to talk about.
What?
I don't.
No, you didn't say. Oh, okay.
What did I
Never mind.
say?
Thought you were about to say Ibram X Kendi.
Is that the name of the person?
I think so. If you're going where I
Then
think
look
you're
it up
going.
because you got the computer, bud.
Eber Mex Kendi.
Anyway,
The
so
fuck
the
kind of
whole
name is
Dave
that?
Chappelle controversy and shit that started, the person that put it together, super racist.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah,
The person that put together the protest, super. That's not who it is
Okay.
at all. I don't know what the fuck that
This is the guy that's pushing all the critical race theory stuff.
No, what?
Yeah.
I don't even know what story are you talking about?
Well, you said Ibram. I thought you were going to talk about him because he's the only guy on the planet named
I never
Ibram X
said
Kendi.
Ibram at all.
Well, it sounded like Ibram. Let's roll the tape back, people.
I said the whole Dave Chappelle
And
controversy.
you said Ibram.
I never said Ibram.
Pretty
Well,
sure you said Ibram.
You're
This is
retarded.
That's what I have to
Well,
go through every
I'm
time
smart.
these guys get at it. We can't.
What do you
prove
think,
Shane
audience?
wrong. Shane
Did he
cannot
say
be
it or
proved
didn't
wrong.
he?
Why are you
there's no
fucking
audience.
staring at the goddamn camera again?
Well,
I'm talking to the audience.
Stop it.
I want to see the little ticker thing. It's going to be
Ah.
on the screen.
I'm going to talk to the audience.
Anyway,
I'm not going to look at you.
no, but
So what's going on with Dave Chappelle?
no,
And
the-
so
the-
the guy
so-
that set it all up is racist, huh?
no, the person that put together the big protest at Netflix,
Yeah.
they actually dug up tweets from this person. Super racist to Asian people.
Okay.
Hates it. Going out and saying that this comic that makes jokes about stuff and you're actually a racist.
Yeah, that's how most of
kinda-
these people are. They're
Kind of weird.
Well, that's the thing about
But
these
no-
people. They're all hypocrites, and they all project. They're usually what they blame you for. They usually are.
Yeah. Like those pedophile guys. The pedophile
Exactly.
politicians.
Yeah, that's why Tim's part of NAMBLA, because they don't hide it at all.
NAMBLA, what's that?
You know, come on.
I don't know
NAMBLA.
what's NAMBLA.
You-
What is
you-
it?
Oh, I know. Yes, I know what it is.
You've never heard of NAMBLA.
No.
So NAMBLA it
see if I can
stands
just
for
plug in
North
here.
American Man-Boy Love Association.
Oh boy, that's a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing. It's been around since I think the 90s, because I remember the first time I heard about it was on the Howard Stern show.
Well,
It might have been early 2000s.
how is that a real organization that hasn't been like completely busted up and destroyed?
Well,
Oh, no,
because
it's a
you
thing.
can you can talk about things. Apparently, is fine. Well, it should be. You should be able to talk about things. I think they're fucked up people, but you're allowed crazy organizations because free speech. Yeah, no, it's a one creepy ass organization. Actually, South Park did an entire episode on
There
it.
we go.
Bite off each other's foreskins too? Is that
No,
part
no,
of it
no,
too?
that's different. Those are the Moyles.
Learn a new
Talking
shit
about
every
them Moyles
fucking
again.
day. Gross. Yuck.
Yeah, aren't you glad you're learning, Tim? This is
Every week I get more enlightened by you guys. It's
Learning the
great.
truth
about
of
the
the
most
wider
fucked
world.
up shit
Yeah.
that I could.
Like I said, I
Remember?
I think that's why I opened with such depressing shit. You guys are really lifting me up. You know?
Yeah, actually,
Thank you.
you're right. The uplifting portion of the show will be the beginning.
That's
It's all downhill.
typically the best way to open.
By the end of it, is Tim commits suicide? You fucking cocksucker! Can I have that back?
Hey, man, at least
I'm
we're
looking
going to have
for
an
it. Like,
entertaining
what a
show.
motherfucker! Stole
You
my
got-
nicotine.
You got
I need that.
entertainment. Show's not good unless there's at least one death.
That's something else. I just can't remember what the fuck it was.
What the fuck is going on, man?
That's potential spam.
Ooh, we got a robocall.
Sorry about that. I forgot to silence my phone. We should do something like where we like if we don't silence our phones, we should have to like put money in a jar or something.
Like it's a $5
Like
donation,
a swear jar or something like that. Yeah, towards some sort of like I don't know, ASPCA or something like that.
Or we should just be
Oh,
beating
no.
the cat of nine tails.
No, what we do is
Well,
we.
see that I'm into. So
See?
I will definitely
Yeah.
not mute my
And
phone
the
on
audience will love it.
that. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'm into the getting beaten thing.
Yeah, I don't see the. I don't
you're
see
going
the
to
allure
have
of that
to,
either.
Tim.
Like
You're gonna have
the
to,
girls
Shane.
just like, yo, choke me, daddy. First of all,
No,
don't call
I'll-
me daddy.
I'll-
Secondly, I will not choke.
Yeah,
you.
the
Oh
daddy
no,
thing's a little weird.
I don't mind.
Daddy thing's a little weird.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm fine with that. I'll choke
Does
a
that-
chick.
Yeah.
I know, but does it like help you get off or
No,
No,
but I don't. I
but
don't
they
mind
like it
doing something
sometimes.
if she's into it.
I
Yeah.
That's fine.
That doesn't
I
give
mean,
me-
yes, I have a
That's-
line where I go, no,
Sure.
I don't
that's
want
right,
risky.
right.
You
You
look
know.
at it though, that's risky.
Not really. Oh, that is
Well,
risky because
I
there was a
mean-
dude recently. He just actually got off, but
He did, didn't he?
so anyway, I guess his girl died during sex, and his defense was my dick was so big that she choked to death on it or some shit like
Oh, good
that.
for him.
And he got cleared,
You can always
which is fucking crazy.
not like
Well,
do it so hard that you break your jaw.
but that's kind of what I mean. Is
not what
even if
happened.
you do choke
What
them,
I
and
think
bruises and
breaking
all
your
that
jaw
shit,
doesn't kill you, you dumb shit.
All I'm saying
How
is
do you
that
know?
the story
Maybe
can
they're
change.
weak.
Because plenty of people have broken their jaws in boxing matches and they didn't die.
But they also didn't have a giant cock shoved into their mouth.
And why would that break your jaw?
Why wouldn't it, Shane?
If his dick is gigantic, maybe she broke her jaw
The
trying
throat
to
is a
break it,
flexible thing. The
and
jaw
then her
is not.
fucking
Okay.
throat
I
collapsed.
don't understand where you get a broken jaw out of that at all.
Well, let's break.
You
it
weren't
down,
there,
shall we?
Shane.
Hey, can we get that big?
You don't
dick
know the
black dude in here?
circumstances.
I want to show Shane how choking on a cock
Yeah.
breaks your jaw.
Wow.
Where's he at?
What are you talking
The
about?
guy with the big schlong.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
around here
I'm
somewhere.
sure Kevin can look
We
it up if
hired
you'd
him
like to
last
see
week.
it.
No, he's in the house.
No, that's not a
The
thing,
rest of the chicken.
dude. So another question I had too, though, from that whole Dave Chappelle thing was: should there be a line in comedy at all?
No.
A line?
A
No.
line. Should there be a line?
No.
Dan Aykroyd had a take on that. You hear about this?
No.
He says you shouldn't be able to be comedic and make fun of other people. That doesn't show class.
Wait, Dan Aykroyd
Dan
said that?
Aykroyd is all about the non-insulting comedy.
Hasn't he spent like a
Yeah, but
whole
I-
career doing that?
Well,
I
I'm
don't-
trying to think of when he's actually been. I mean, he did do blackface on what, Silver Streak?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't.
No, that wasn't Dan Aykroyd, was it?
No, I don't know.
Dan
I
Aykroyd
don't
did
think I've
have a
seen Silver
penis
Streak.
nose in a movie.
He did. That was
Yeah,
Big
that
Trouble.
was
Or
fucking-
Nothing But
no,
Trouble.
that was
Nothing
a
But Trouble.
fucked
right?
up movie.
Yeah, nothing.
Did
nothing
that
but
have
trouble.
that had fucking?
That was actually a cool movie.
you guys
though.
get a Humpty Dance.
Yeah, it
They
was
were
a
the fucking
fucked up-
music guests on that.
it was a
some
cool movie.
Weird fucking movie.
Yeah.
It was a
dude.
fucking weird movie.
It was a weird
Had, like,
Didn't he
Chevy
play?
Chase.
Didn't he play a couple characters in it?
Yeah,
too?
he
my
did.
bad.
Yeah,
That
he
was
played
so
like 2 or 3 characters, I
fucking
think.
weird.
Yeah.
John Candy was in there
That
as
was
a
like
cop.
an
Dude,
acid
John
fever
Can-
dream
yeah,
or something
dude.
like that was so fucked up.
That guy was great. I also love
Yeah, I miss John
Spaceballs.
Dude, I love that movie.
They were supposed
Spaceballs
to make a
is
second.
awesome.
Actually, you know what I heard today too? Apparently, so before Norm Macdonald died, they'd already gotten the go-ahead, gotten the money behind it, and they were going to do Dirty Work too.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
that'd been good.
They were going to do. Bob Saget already had it all set up. He was going to be the director and everything. Norm thought he was going to beat what he had. I guess he had leukemia.
Oh, really?
And so he thought he was going to beat it, and then in the last week it
just got worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it happens,
shame.
Kevin. It's
That
cancer.
well, yeah. No, I know.
No,
Hey, I know.
explain it
I've,
to us.
I've known
Explain
people
it.
that have cancer.
Explain it.
What are you talking about? Explain,
Explain
what?
it.
Cancer?
No, I like how you always jump in and like explain the obvious parts.
Okay.
Never mind. It's funny to me, but yeah. So yeah, they were supposed to do that. I guess they're doing an R-rated cut of Dirty Work, the first one.
Are they? Dude.
Yeah, I guess there's like
Awesome.
7 minutes that
Well,
aren't.
not anymore. Norm Macdonald's fucking dead.
They have
Yeah,
all
that's
the
such a
fucking
bummer.
footage from the first movie. Norm already did it
Yeah,
back
so
in
they're,
the 90s.
They're going to put like a uncut, like, special
They're doing an
edition out.
R-rated cut because the original cut was PG-13. Do you
Dude, that's
understand how?
such a
like he's
bummer
already in it.
that they
yeah,
couldn't have done that movie.
I got it.
Okay, cool. We're all on the
Dirty
same
Work 2 would
page.
have been so great.
Well, maybe. Who knows? I mean, it could have been shit, but
Oh, yeah, but I
it
doubt
could have
it.
been great. It would have been great to see it
Dude,
like
Bob
20 years
Saget,
later.
Yeah, Bob Saget and Norm Macdonald involved. I'm sure
Yeah.
they try to get Artie Lang back.
Yeah, well,
You
of
know?
course they'd get Artie Lang back.
Yeah,
with,
man, it would have been
with
great.
him having no nose.
That guy's
Yeah,
jacked out
yeah.
as shit, dude. You don't
Hasn't
get
he
Norm
had, like,
Macdonald.
No,
surgery on that
Artie
though?
hasn't. I guess Artie's been clean for quite a
Yeah.
while now.
That's what I heard. I
Yeah?
saw him in an interview like a couple years ago.
He was on that show Crashing. Here's one of
I didn't see that one.
it's a pretty neat show.
Crashing is which one?
Comedy Central is about that up and coming comedian that's has to stay on everybody's couches, but he stays on the couch of like.
I think that's an HBO show.
Oh, was it HBO?
Yeah, yeah.
and
Is
he's,
it?
Yeah,
like,
that's
really
I
famous
didn't catch
comedian.
that
fuck,
one.
I can't remember the dude's name.
He was big in College Humor, and then he got his own show for a while.
Yeah, he's like a fairly not clean, but cleanish.
He's got a Mormon vibe to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
Um,
pretty fucking funny.
God, why can't I remember that dude's name? Look up Crashing, guy with the fucking
Crashing?
computer.
I'll do it on my fucking phone. I'll get it faster than that fucking computer.
I know this computer's.
Oh shit!
Crap.
Should have had that material shown.
Well, what was it?
Nothing.
What was it? What did you
There we
have?
go.
Just
It's started in 2017. Looks like there's 3 seasons.
what's the fucking actor's
Holmes.
name? Pete Holmes. There we go. That's all we needed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Artie Lang was his side. Was
Yeah, I know Pete Holmes. I've seen him
Yeah,
and stuff.
Pete Holmes. I've seen him on a few like podcasts and
Yeah,
fucking.
he used to do those X-Men comedies, the skits where he had the X-Men come in. He played Professor Xavier. Do you ever see those?
Well, he
See,
did,
I-
he did
I
the
wasn't-
X-Men. He did that with Street Fighter.
Street Fighter too. Yeah.
See, that's
those
the,
are
I've
hilarious.
seen those and I just wasn't that interested in him.
Yeah,
He-
I thought they were.
I think
He
it's because
did all
I'm
the
not-
Batman ones too. The spoofs called Batman. They were fucking
Yeah, because I'm not.
hilarious.
But that's the thing. I'm not as into like comic book shit as you guys are probably.
Well, no, it's just him making fun of the Batman movies.
I understand that.
Like
I'm just
dressing
not.
up as Batman and then
Yeah.
like the scene where he's hanging the guy upside down and saying, "Where are they drugs going?" And the guy's like, "You really gonna use that one?" Well, yeah. What's wrong with my voice? He just started making fun of him for us. The whole thing is the series that he does is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a funny comedian.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's
That's
really
when
funny.
you say Artie Lang, that's why I always go to
Yeah,
that because that show.
Artie Lang.
It kind of follows Artie Lang's, dive back into drugs. And all
Yeah.
that. Him, Pete trying to keep him.
Well,
out
that's
of
one
it.
of the things that I like about Artie is that he can actually fucking be like, yeah, I'm a drug addict.
Yeah. Well,
know.
most drug addicts are kind of like that.
Not
Especially
necessarily
when
though.
they
There's
get
a
out
lot
of
that
In comedy.
Yes, well, kinda. It depends.
Well,
It depends.
Yeah, well, I keep
You
giving
know,
you the name one, and you can name like 20. So
But
I don't
but
know
it,
if I do
I,
that.
it depends. But like he's so forthcoming with a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
yeah, and a lot of ex-drug addicts are because they tend to want their experiences to help others. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
don't think
others
that's what
won't
it
go-
is.
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
I think with a lot of
Artie
people, it
J
does.
doesn't like to talk about it.
Who?
You know, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
He
dude.
doesn't.
No, don't bring that up.
That one.
That one.
To me, that doesn't make sense. Just because of the fact that like, that's one of those stories of like hitting rock bottom and then triumphing.
Yeah.
To me,
big
that's
time
like,
triumph.
that's
this guy's,
great.
Like fucking.
Did you
Yeah.
see that
That's
interview
huge.
that
Which
he
one?
did? Robert Downey Jr., where that guy, he's like, this interviewer's done this to people before, where he asks them like
yeah,
really
yeah,
personal
yeah.
questions, and it's like, it's really out of the blue, and you know, you could tell.
Is that the
Robert
same
Downey Jr. was
interviewer that did that to Mike Tyson?
No, he did it to Mike Tyson. He did it to Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
he
because
did it
Mike
to a couple other
Tyson
people.
he said
I'll
something
knock
like,
your ass out right now.
yeah,
I
something
remember
about
that
the
shit.
rapes.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, so
And Quentin Tarantino, he was coming at Quentin Tarantino about like the violence in his movies and the use of like the N word, and Quentin Tarantino
Because
just
it's
went
fun.
off on
Yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah,
like,
that was the one.
yeah.
And
yeah, fuck that guy.
It's a British dude, I think.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
wow.
British guy. Yeah,
And they
he's
only-
known for it.
Well,
for
and
that kind
British
of thing.
people already sound kind of smug,
Well, they are.
you know.
Well, every
Yeah.
last one of them fucking think they're better than us. I say if we're going to invade anybody, it's going to be Britain.
Yeah, you think
We
that that's
take
where
that
we
place.
should invade?
You know, fuck them.
I guess.
No,
Why do we
seriously,
want that island?
I fucking hate those guys. I don't hate them.
They do have the best tea. Let's take
pretty
the tea.
smug. Their food's terrible.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Crumpets.
I don't know. I
Have
just
you
hear it.
been to England?
Where's that? Like New England?
Yeah, New England. Have you been to New England and had their chowder?
I don't think I've ever left anywhere.
Is that the red or the white?
Yeah, red chowder's good, and the clam chowder's good. Both of it's really good.
It is good.
So you've never been where?
I have never been anywhere further east east than Wyoming.
Oh, that's not very
You've been
far.
further
I think
east
maybe
than I
like
have.
I think I went like 20 miles into Canada, and that's about it.
See, the furthest I've been is Florida.
Oh.
That'd be
First
kinda
I've
cool,
been
though.
is
Yeah, but I went there
Idaho
when
and
I was
Arizona.
9.
Yeah, well, Arizona is that further or
it?
closer east?
Yeah,
than-
further east. I've been to Idaho and Arizona. so that's about
Wyoming,
as far east as I've
Arizona, I think.
yeah,
Well, I've been to Montana, but that's not very far.
that's not in the top.
been. That's
about
like,
fucking-
yeah, that's.
It's a fun place to go. I mean, well, Butte sucks, and that's where I
Yeah,
went.
because his name's Butt with an E.
Yeah. You want to know the other reason Butte sucks is because Butte, it's a college town, which you'd think, oh, that's awesome. No, everything doesn't open till like 4 o'clock, which is when all the classes are finally done. Like
College
nothing,
towns are like that. There's
nothing
to do.
opens.
That's weird.
The only thing that's open is the bars, and I'm like, I don't really. First off, we went to a bar, and the person pouring the drinks, it's nothing but fucking head in the fucking the glass.
They don't even tip the
The
damn.
whole seriously,
They don't
there
even
is
tip the damn
there's
cup.
like a half an inch of beer, and the
Do you know
rest
why
is
that
foam.
is? Why kegs serve so much head?
No,
No, I was hoping you did.
thank you.
Yeah,
Anyway, where are we going with that?
I was genuinely curious.
But
Maybe
no,
you knew.
seriously, they gave
It's temperature, by the way.
they gave me like this lady gave me like I think it was like 7 beers, and I literally got maybe a beer out of it. And then she's like, "Yeah, I'll just
You got
charge you
ripped
for
off.
one." No, she'd only charge me for one.
Oh, that's good.
So.
So she knows she's serving shit.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
she knew. She knew when she did the first one. She's like, "Sorry about that." I'm like, "The fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Hey, at least she wasn't serving you chongo.
And then my
way.
friend
Oh,
lived.
that piss warm chongo?
Yeah.
That's my brand.
What is Chongo?
It's like a Mexican beer. It's not great.
So the
Sounds
Quentin
great.
Tarantino movie.
It's like a cheap
No.
Mexican beer.
I don't-
They do use it in. They have talked about it in I think Desperado or something like that. But it actually exists.
I haven't seen Desperado in years.
Oh, it's a great scene. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the bar scene.
Yeah, he walks in and
Cheech
talks about
Marin's
the
in
big
there.
Mexican that
Yeah, it's where everybody
Yeah,
gets
the bar.
killed except him.
who Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah,
he's
he's
I
working
know,
with him.
but you don't know that when that happens.
yes, you do.
I thought you didn't. I thought that was at the beginning.
The very beginning, Steve Buscemi is the
He's
guy.
telling
that-
the story.
Yeah,
Tells the
you
story.
don't know that he's with him until later.
It's like right after the bar scene, I think, when you find
Yeah.
out.
No, it's when he leaves. And the
But what I'm
Mexican
saying
comes
is, yeah, you don't. I thought he was in the bar when it
in.
happened.
Getting it all wrong. Getting it all wrong.
Yeah, maybe I
Pull
am.
it up. Hey.
Yes,
Simon.
let's watch the fucking
Simon,
movie.
pull that
Go ahead
shit
and
up.
pull the movie up.
Olay.
Hey, you guys
That
just
should
want
be
to
a
watch
good idea.
Desperado? Cool. We'll just react to it like those
Oh.
girls do with anime.
There we go. Whoa, shit. Look at this.
Oh my god!
So you know what I've been doing on a deep dive?
What's that?
Watching. So apparently the mob, like all ex-mobsters, apparently have their own.
They have their own
fucking
show.
podcast.
Sammy the
YouTube.
Bull,
That's what I've been
Michael
watching.
Francis. I've been watching those too.
Sammy the Bull. I've been watching a lot of that
Dude,
shit.
did you know that him
Holy
and
fuck.
Michael Francis and Sammy the Bull are going to have a sit down
They already
on
did.
Valuetainment? Yeah, it's
They
not
already
out.
did.
Is it out?
I don't think it's out yet.
I don't think he's
but
put it out yet,
They've
yeah.
they've already talked about how it went. And
I wanna see
They
it so
both
bad.
were like, there were some contentious parts
Yeah.
in it, but
They were both bosses.
they all well.
well,
they
they were
weren't.
both underbosses.
Yeah,
actually, not bosses.
Sammy was, I think, a
No.
captain.
Yeah.
is not an
well,
underboss.
no. When Gotti became boss of all bosses, he became his underboss.
No.
Yes, he did.
No,
Sammy the Bull
I've
became his
listened to a
underboss.
bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
Yeah, he did. Sammy the Bull.
Okay.
Sammy the Bull became
not fucking hide
Gotti's
that?
underboss.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Michael Francis, though, I think he actually became a boss in his family.
Well,
But
yeah, because his dad was.
his
one.
dad was the
Yeah.
boss originally. He went to prison.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, Michael does not look his age. He's
No,
like,
he doesn't.
He's
He looks
70
great.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
and he looks
Super
like
healthy.
he's in his 50s.
Yeah, he does.
It's fucking
Super
crazy.
healthy. I like Michael. He's a really good guy. He seems to be. I mean, like he's
Yeah, I'm
really,
sure he's killed
for a
people,
mob.
but,
Obviously, obviously. But I'm saying.
So one of the things that I was bringing up about it, which is crazy. So Sammy the Bull has he was convicted for being the part of like 19 fucking murders.
yeah,
He got 5 years for it.
it's because he made the
For
deal.
19 fucking murders.
Yes.
It's because he.
Well, it's because he.
So this
made a
guy
deal.
kills his fucking.
No, it's because he turned
daughter's kid
states.
now.
Yeah,
he turned states evidence. against-
he's a fucking snitch.
Yeah, but it's because what happened is the FBI showed him tapes of John Gotti talking shit about him.
Well, it was not. Wasn't just that. He was also talking about possibly assassinating him, having him killed.
Yeah, well, most of it,
It's
yeah.
like standard mafia shit. I think they did that on Casino. And,
That's true.
The other one with the Goodfellas.
It's usually your friends that
Goodfellas.
kill
Well,
you.
yeah, a lot of that
in the
stuff.
mob.
Well, Goodfellas was actually
Based on a true story.
fucking
Henry Hill.
Henry Hill, yeah,
It's
yeah.
an awesome movie.
Yeah,
Love
it's a
it.
good
I
movie.
really like
I
that
just read the
movie.
book not too long ago. It's called Wise Guy.
What are you, a fucking 5-year-old? The way
I
you
like
said that
mafia
is just
movies.
weird. I know,
do
but
too.
you're
What was that one where the kids would hang out on the stoop and the Robert Downey Jr.'s son?
Bronx Tale.
yeah, Bronx Tale. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
I know
about.
what you're talking
Robert
about,
Downey Jr. is not in that.
Did you
at
know
all.
that movie?
It would have been funny, like
Hey,
kid looked just like-
Did
Iron
you
Man
know-
jumps in.
Hey, did you know that movie, A Bronx Tale, is based on Chaz Palminteri's life, the actor, who plays one of the mobsters in it?
No shit.
Chaz Palminteri was the kid in real life. It's based off his life.
Well, and I've always liked
Really?
Chaz Palminteri and stuff.
Yeah.
Everything that I've seen him in, I liked him in.
Me too.
I don't know if I've liked
that the
every
main
movie,
character?
but no.
well,
He was the boss.
He plays the Bob Boss in it, but
Yeah.
it's based on his life. He
Oh,
was actually the kid in real life. It's based on
No
his
shit,
life.
that
Yeah, when he
guy
was
there
growing
was
up.
the-
Yeah, apparently it's his story.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I like that guy. He did
Who was it? There was a comedian that Chaz Palminteri actually went and introduced for his special.
who knows?
Like he's good friends with the
I'm
dude.
not
I forget who it
sure.
was.
I'm not sure.
I think I saw one where Samuel L. Jackson introduced who was it? Eddie Murphy on one of his releases.
Whoa, I didn't know
That
that.
must have been a long fucking
might have
time.
been.
Because Eddie Murphy's got what, 2
Yeah, it
specials?
wasn't Delirious. It was the second one.
Okay, what was the other one called?
Um,
Jeez, I wonder. Should we look it up?
Eddie Murphy's.
Jesus fucking Christ!
shut up.
He didn't introduce him, but he was.
I like how you're sitting over there like grabbing your
He was
head,
in, like, the
oh
opening
man, I
scene
gotta
where,
find it.
you know, he was
Hey, I like
laughing-
to use my brain once
he
in a
was-
while.
He was laughing at a young
Eddie
Murphy.
Type in Eddie Murphy specials. That would be
Stand-ups,
easier.
Yeah,
Yeah, specials.
but he did this. He was laughing at
Raw.
There we go,
That's
Raw.
the one. Yeah, the purple suit.
So he introduces him in it.
Well, not
Yep, it
introduced
says
him.
right here.
Yeah.
Eddie's uncle, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
He's Eddie. He's Eddie
What?
Murphy's uncle.
Yeah. There's
According
an
to this.
opening scene where
I had no idea.
I had
Eddie
no
Murphy-
idea either.
A young Eddie Murphy, not really Eddie Murphy, an actor playing a
Yeah.
young Eddie Murphy is, doing a bit about wiping his butt with a
When I heard he's
rabbit or
supposed to.
something like that, and Samuel L. Jackson's just losing his shit, and everyone else is like, "That's really inappropriate."
I know he was in talks with like Netflix to do a special, but I don't know if he's going to
Eddie
do
Murphy?
it. Yeah, he was in
Oh
talks.
man, how would it be? How would it be to see him do some stand up?
It would be great, especially for
Oh,
one.
man, that'd be fucking
For one, think
great.
about it. Think about it.
Oh.
When he was doing specials, like his first special, I think he was 19.
Oh my god,
19.
Damn,
man.
19, and the thing is, back then a special was so different than
It was
is
a
now.
huge deal.
Well,
if you got a
it was
special
just
back
it
then.
was different because now
different.
now people can just self-produce their specials
Sure,
and put it on
sure.
YouTube.
Back
you
then,
know?
there was a huge. There were gatekeepers.
Oh,
and-
way
and
big.
Tons of them. Like
Yeah.
I remember watching this documentary where they were talking to what's his name? The Steven something. He's talks like this when he's.
Oh,
Stephen Wright.
Yeah, Stephen
Yes.
Wright, yeah.
They were talking to him about it, and I guess that he used to back in like the 70s and 80s. He used to hang out in this comedy club with like guys like Dennis Leary and Lenny Clark and those guys. And
Oh yeah, back in Boston.
right, and somebody would come down, some scout come down, and basically picked him out of all these comedians that were up there doing their shows at night, decide, hey, we're going to give you a show. We're going to bring you on the Tonight Show or whatever it was. And then
the reason
everybody
they
was jealous of that because going on the Tonight Show as a comedian back then was like being at the Oscars or something. You know?
No, it wasn't being at the Oscars. It meant you made it.
Yeah, it meant you made
That's
it.
where
Right.
that's where it started. That it meant that you could get a fucking sitcom. You know, that you could actually maybe star in movies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's how a lot of those guys did. I mean, look at Seinfeld. I mean, he was one of the last ones of that type of, you know, big
sort of
fame.
era.
That
Yeah.
big fame that came out of it. And that, you know, that was in the 90s. The early 2000s, I'm trying to think of who really came out of that. That would be, you know, I guess maybe Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
But he did his stuff on FX,
Yeah.
and he also did some stuff on HBO.
And even though Dave Chappelle was around doing comedy before then, I think in the early 2000s with Chappelle Show, that's when he became
Chappelle
a
Show was fucking
megastar.
great.
That's when he became a megastar.
Like the best sketch shows. I never really was that into Saturday Night Live.
I like the older stuff.
Yeah, the old stuff was great.
I can't stand the new
It depends.
Yeah, when they got it,
But I did like Mad TV.
Mad
I
TV
thought
was
Mad
great.
TV was great.
Kids in the Hall. Do you remember
Kids in the Hall was
That
great.
Was awesome.
In Living Color.
In Living
In
Color
Living
was
Color.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
God, dude.
Love
That was
show.
amazing.
Everyone talks about Mad TV.
Yeah.
Mad TV
Mad
was
TV
pretty good, but
had
it
some
didn't
great
hit as
stuff.
hard as in Living Color for me.
Well, no, in Living Color, for one, it was on Fox. That was back when Fox pushed
Was
boundaries.
awesome back then.
Because think about it, Fox before that had Married with Children. I think actually when it first started, when In Living Color first started, Married with Children I think was still on the air because it did like 10 seasons or some shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
were around
from like 87 to like 97. I mean, some shit like that.
Super
It's
popular
like
show.
Powder Puff now. If you really look at it, it's
Yeah.
not pushing any boundaries now. But
What are you talking about?
Different times, man.
Married with Children?
yeah,
No, you can't play any of that shit now.
Not now.
what are you talking
Well,
about?
I'm serious,
They'll show
dude.
reruns. I've seen reruns on TV.
No, but what I'm saying
They won't
is
make anything
there's
like
no
that now,
show
no.
that would be like that
No,
now.
no, not at all.
Well, there's no
Where?
shows out there. I mean, the cable's gone the thing of the past.
Well, it's 'cause,
it's all,
you know-
it's all streaming fucking.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but there's still shows.
But I mean,
what
like,
I'm
the
saying
shows
is
that
that
they're
type of show where he was
I'm sorry, but
he
you
was
take-
yelling at fat
you
people.
take,
Yeah.
He
Big
was
Mouth?
he
It's
was
all
talking about
ideological now.
race in there, and you know what I'm saying? Like the things that he said in that the Al Bundy character said in that, you can't get away with a lot of that shit
no,
nowadays.
basic cable now. But I'm telling you,
Yeah,
there's
you get
shows now
canceled
that
for
you
it.
can do.
Yeah, I'm sure there's.
Look at Big Mouth, that cartoon series, Big Mouth.
Yeah, okay,
Holy
so,
saw it.
fucking
but that's-
shit.
that's
That is fucked up.
that's
I've
the
heard
difference.
that one. I've heard
That
it's fucked
shit
up,
is
but I've never
fucked
seen
up.
it.
Rick and Morty's not that fucked up.
Yeah, some pretty
Rick
fucked
and
up
Morty?
shit in there. Yeah.
I don't think it's that fucked up. I really don't. They-
Rick
Gravity
and Morty's
Falls
also got
and
really
all that
smart
shit.
writing.
Yeah, but that's different. That's not the same thing as what he was doing.
Kelly
Tho-
Kapowski, or what was that?
no, Kelly Kapowski was Saved by the Bell.
Jesus, Kelly. His daughter
Bundy?
Bundy.
Yeah, same name as him. Remember,
Her.
Same name as him. Same last name as him. Al. Al is him.
Al Bundy.
Kelly and Kelly, same name as her, right?
I said Bundy. Same name as him.
Her.
You're an idiot. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you from now on. But remember the big controversy because when that show first came out.
Was the first on-screen black woman kiss?
No,
That was Star Trek.
Yeah, no, because the last name of
Because
the
he flushed the
family.
toilet.
The last name of the family was Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
What happened to in the 80s?
I don't know what happened with 10 bucks.
Never mind.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get back to the
He was
Eddie
a very
Murphy thing.
famous horticulturist.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he was planting bodies.
Yeah, it was a different time, but I'm just saying right
Definitely different
now,
time.
now that cable's kind of faded away.
On the way out?
You can
No, but it's-
get away with a lot more on screen than you could
Yes
back then.
and no.
Yes and no. Yeah,
Yes and no.
I would have to agree with Shane on this one.
Subscription based, you can see a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, but there's also, but still, there are
Prescription-based?
ideological
No, it's not a
things that you
prescription.
cannot
I think it's
do.
subscription.
That's what I said second.
Yeah,
is
there,
subscription.
but there are certain things you can't do because of ideology.
Yeah,
and because
so that's
of-
what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. The things that were done back then are taboo now. Like a
lot of it was, yeah. A lot of it is,
remember
yeah.
all of the stuff in the shoe store when the fat ladies would come in. That can't be done anymore.
fat shaming.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's
sucks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't make
Or-
fun of
or
my
the
fat
the
undulating
sexism.
body.
Yeah,
And the weird thing is, a lot of
Yeah.
that sexism stuff came in when I forget what's her name, the person that played Marcy Darcy.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She,
I remember
when
her.
she became the producer of the show or director or some shit like that. Like the heavy sexism shit came in then.
Did it really?
Which is funny because she's like this feminist.
Yeah,
she's supposed to be a
yeah.
feminist.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing, though, that they forget is that it's comedy. It's supposed to be ridiculous and crazy
Yeah.
and irreverent and all that shit. It's not reality.
When I remember when that show jumped the shark big time, when they went to fucking England was when they jumped the shark. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I must
Dude,
stop
yeah.
watching after that shit.
Dude,
Fuck,
they
or
went
before
to
that.
England and Al Bundy went there and he won like a contest and they had to go to fucking England and the whole thing was a plot to kill him to break a curse. It was the Bundy curse in England. I don't know. It
Bundy
totally
curse?
screwed the show.
So it
Before that, the show was decent, and
Was
then after
that
that,
would
it
do
just
it.
Was
got
Al Bundy
so
raping
bad.
and murdering college girls? Is that what the Bundy curse is?
At the late
No,
one,
no, I don't
Bundy was eating
think
boys,
that was
wasn't
it
he?
at all.
Oh, that's not
Raping
Bun-
and
that's
killing
not the Bundy
boys.
curse.
wasn't he? Didn't he put like a drill in some dude's head?
No,
That's Jeffrey Dahmer.
totally different
I
guy.
get it mixed up. I'm
No,
sorry.
Jeffrey
They're all
Dahmer,
fucking-
different guy. His life ended a little different too. He had a broomstick shoved up his ass.
Good for him.
For
Yeah.
him, actually,
He
might
became
not
a
have been
puppet.
the worst way to go.
The king of the north.
Wait, is that what happened to him?
Kind of. They put a stick up his ass and then through his head and then put his horse on it, or his dog's head on his body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stitched it on.
Dude.
pretty
That
brutal
was
way
a
to
good
go.
show. And then they ruined it.
Was.
We're gonna talk about that one again.
No,
Yeah,
we-
we've
we-
already-
we
we've
don't
already
need to
discussed
revisit
that.
That was lightning. in a
I think
bottle.
everybody agrees. Game of Thrones went downhill. What a fucking disappointment that was.
There's this big hoodoo about. I don't want to get into politics. Never mind. Fuck that.
What?
Oh, we can talk politics.
I'm
what
not a
were
fan
you
of
gonna
it.
say?
The fact that this Republican candidate became mayor. Or
He
governor.
won in
Governor of,
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, it's a big deal because they haven't had a Republican
Yeah.
governor.
Yeah, since
like-
2009.
It's because everybody
Yeah, I
hates
know.
Joe Biden
Well, yeah,
and the Democrats.
Let's go
Everyone
Brandon.
hates them all. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go Brandon. Dude, they're crazy.
they've been talking
Look-
more and more about it.
Look, I am no Republican. I'm not a conservative. But you know what? I'll
He's a
take the guy.
staunch
Listen,
Nazi.
Listen, shut up. I will. Listen, I will take the guy that believes in reality to the crazy person that's off their meds.
I get that.
That's what the entire
Amen.
Democratic Party is right now. They're fucking insane.
Yeah, but didn't
Well,
Joe,
I like that
Joe
they-
Biden like sleep and like
Yeah.
shit himself or something?
Oh yeah, I heard he shit himself at the Vatican when he was visiting the Pope. That's the rumor.
That's hilarious.
That's the rumor.
They had the same
Apparently,
thing-
everyone
they-
Rome's talking
Dude,
about it.
I'm sorry. That's
They said the
hilarious.
same thing about Trump. That Trump wore
Depends.
adult diapers, and
Yeah.
like he would deliberately
Look,
shit
I-
his pants to the person, and make that person change him.
Well, and let's be fair. Like, I laugh at any president that has something dumb, like when Bush almost died from a fucking pretzel.
Oh yeah.
like,
Or wait, do you
like a
remember-
pretzel takes down
Didn't
the
he dodge a
president.
couple shoes
Bush
back in the day?
Yeah. No.
You remember Bush
Dude,
Senior
that was fucking
puked on the
hilarious.
Japanese president,
Yeah.
like during
Yeah.
this big dinner back in the
Dude,
day?
So
It was like
so
on
look,
TV
you
and
can laugh
everything.
at all
It was
the
a
presidents for
compliment back
fucked up things that have
And
happened
we
to them.
vote these people into fucking.
I don't know,
and they're all
what-
terrible human beings.
Yeah.
There comes a point where you have to like really is that. Well, like,
Is this what we
What
want?
was embarrassing was the reaction that when him and Putin got together, and then the handshake afterwards.
Yeah.
And Putin had that look on his face. It's like, oh, y'all are so fucked.
Yeah.
You can see it's like, oh boy.
Well, yeah,
That-
because
we lost a lot of fucking.
we're
lot of
focusing on the
chutzpah
dumbest
after
shit
Yeah.
in this place.
Well, that too. Well, gas prices. The things that affect me financially, and I don't like is taxes going up, gas
Yep.
prices. If it
Yep.
costs me more money, I don't like it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's
inflation's
true.
flying up,
That's
man.
what I don't like. So that's what makes me think about a candidate. It's like, wow, I didn't see that in the prior candidate. This candidate, I'm now spending more in taxes, spending more on food,
Yep.
and I'm spending more in gas.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my cost of living's gone up, but I'm not seeing an increase. in that.
Basically, ever since Joe Biden took control of this country, it's been falling apart
and
at
then
a
not, like I
staggering
said,
pace.
not to say.
I think we've been
It's the
falling apart
purpose.
for a long time.
We have,
Longer
but it's
than that.
increased in speed since he became president, is what I mean.
Yeah,
yes,
no.
we've been falling apart for a long time. I totally agree.
That's fine.
But
Look,
it's
we
accelerated
had to get the
under
ball
Biden.
up the hill at some point.
That's the thing. We got it over the hill with Trump,
Yeah.
and now it's just rolling. And Biden's trying to chase after it, but he can't run very fast because he's old and senile.
I don't
and
think
shat
he-
himself.
he's not. He's not even on the same fucking field as the ball.
Nah, that's probably true.
I'm just letting you know that.
He's just rolling down his own hill, shitting everywhere. Just
Well,
Yeah, but so does anybody. Okay, so my grandmother had dementia. She also had moments of clarity, but then she would
Yes,
also
my
call my
grandfather
dad
had it.
different names.
yeah.
Yeah.
My grandpa
You know.
had dementia, and he didn't even know who my grandma was half the time.
Yeah. Well, see, and the thing that
We
sucked
should
is
talk
my.
about that a bit more. That's
Well, actually, look, if we're gonna talk about that, my mom actually has to have open heart surgery soon.
Oh man, dude, that's scary, man.
We didn't. I was being.
Oh
completely
man, well, you
facetious on
can start out the show with your fucked up shit, but
Yeah,
I
but
can't
not
say this.
personal shit,
Oh,
dude.
not personal stuff.
I didn't go rescue my daughter from being a fucking raped at a.
Oh, somebody else did. Let's start the show out with that.
We can't actually. We
I
can't
have
talk about
cancer,
that.
everybody.
I fucking hope you do.
Just bring
I
that
so
down.
hope you do.
Just fucking drops us down the fucking toilet. I was like, yeah, that's really depressing.
A month from now, I'm like, damn, Tim, dude, you've been doing some strides with fucking
gonna be-
getting in shape, bud. It's
gonna be
You're
a-
doing
no.
great.
A
You're like, no, no,
Cardboard
no.
cutout of me right here.
No,
Just like in
nope.
remembrance of on the marquee of the screen.
No, we'll just play
Fuck,
old
dude.
episods of your voice in the
Jesus,
background.
dude.
It'll be great.
My fucking blips, 20-minute blips, people crying and shit. My dog just.
It's like the dogs that
Jesus.
after the guy gets killed in war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the
They'll be
dog
just
bored of my
crying
fucking-
over your
Well, I
grave.
won't have a headstone. I'll just be. I don't know what I'm.
Well, just toss you in the backyard and let nature take care of
Yeah,
it.
that's how I want to go.
Let's shoot you out of a rocket.
Have we ever thought about that? I mean, cremation or buried? You
I
guys
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I want to be
Sell
shot
me
out
to
of a rocket.
necrophiliacs. I don't give a shit.
I was that way for the longest time. It's like I want to go out like Timothy Leary. I want to be a fucking comet.
You know, like a rocket or like a Viking funeral would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Float on a ship
badass.
and have people shoot flaming
I'm
arrows
making
at
sure
you.
that both of you go to necrophiliacs.
There was a point
Both
where
of
like,
you.
you could be turned
You're
into
such
a,
a
you
you're
could
such
be-
an
you could
endearing
be,
friend, Shane.
incinerated and then turned into a diamond or something like that. too.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, then I'm glad I'm not going to do that because if it's bullshit, I'm not going to do that.
I'm sure it's got to be
But to
bullshit.
be launched in a rocket and then come back and burn up the atmosphere, that'd be fucking awesome.
I guess.
That'd be a shooting star.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're not going to notice it.
Someone will.
You're going to be... No one's going to notice it. No one's going to go, hey, that's Tim.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to fucking say that.
I think they'll be.
It'll be just like
There
your
goes
existence
Tim.
now. They'll just be like, I don't notice shit.
Someone's
There he
gonna make
goes
a wish
again.
on me.
Make a wish on a Tim.
Dude's gonna get head because of me.
I
Did
don't,
you
I don't
wish
think
on
that's going to
Tim?
happen.
Did you wish on a Tim tonight?
No, honestly, I don't give a shit what happens
No, I get
when I
that.
did. I don't fucking care.
I mean,
it
when
doesn't
it comes
matter to me.
when it comes down to it, I mean, like you're not even gonna know what the hell happens.
Yeah,
to
that's
ya,
the point.
You know?
That's why I don't care. First off, I don't know why we're wasting all this land
It's-
burying all these
It's
people.
not about you. It's about the people you leave behind, though, guys. It's not like
Oh, that's right. I don't care.
well,
It,
that's
the
you.
reason I don't care is because it doesn't matter at that point.
to you, but to the people you love, it does.
But why? I still don't get why. Oh well, we need this burial and we need this fucking place to go. People don't visit as often as you think.
People
It's
never
not about
visit.
that, though. It's about a closure for your loved ones, though, isn't it?
What, being buried in the earth?
Well, however you choose to go.
Look,
They're basically
you
given
wanna-
the tiniest
look,
department.
They
in
did
history.
something like this on the. There was a movie called Captain Fantastic, right? And this is a hippie family that grew up in the woods. It's filmed here in the Northwest as well. Fantastic movie, right? Well, the wife dies, commits suicide, because she had postpartum depression and went through a whole bunch of stuff. Her family's uber rich, right? So they've got like 5 kids living out in the woods. The dad's trying to raise all of them. They're gonna have a funeral thing for her, and her family decides to bury her at their golf course or whatever, some fancy ass fucking thing.
Yeah.
And this is a hippie family. It's like, no, this is not what she wanted. I've got her last will and testament saying specifically what she wants. And the family's like, well, no, you don't have any say in this. You took our daughter from us, and she's dead because of you. And it's anyhow,
Damn.
when it gets down to it, it's about who's left behind. So at the end of the movie, what she wants is to be cremated on a hillside, and then her ashes to be flushed down the toilet. at a
Yes,
nearby-
she wants
at a nearby-
symbolism,
at
just
a-
like all of it. It's
at
all
a
symbolism.
at a nearby airport, for
Yeah.
everyone to enjoy down the toilet of a public restroom.
That's a
And
weird
so
one.
they end up exhuming her body from the fucking.
I'm sure that's what she wanted too. Yeah, let's exhume the body. Like,
cremating
you know what I mean?
her
Like all
and
this
then
is
flushing her
nonsense.
down an
They-
airport toilet.
Yeah, that was her last will and testament. She wanted that.
Yeah, it's all nonsense. All of it.
I mean,
It's not for her.
but
it's
what
for
if?
them?
Yeah.
It's all nonsense for everyone.
Death is nonsense, or just the
I
The,
think-
the
ceremony
idea
of it?
the
Look.
idea of taking somebody and doing something.
Look.
I get the whole
I do get-
sentimental thing of like,
yeah, and
throw my ashes out in the fucking ocean. That's a better use of the body. Do you want to know why it's a better use of the body? Because we're wasting fucking acres.
Look,
you're depressing as shit.
Yeah,
dude.
look, I
Fuck.
get what Shane is saying.
I don't.
But I also understand. But that's
You
the thing,
think they
though.
bury a lot of people
No,
in Hawaii?
But that's the thing. That's a very materialistic view, though, because not everybody thinks that way. A lot of people do have sentimentality of their loved ones and what happens to their bodies
Wouldn't
after
that
they
be more
die.
materialistic?
No.
How would that not be?
It's more sentimental.
not-
Materialistic
no.
is discarding something that's just a dead
husk.
vessel. a
I
husk
disagree.
that's got no
Materialistic
human in
would
it.
be having a fucking plot for the body.
No, that's sentimental.
Because you have material there.
Well, yeah, you're making out
You
of
have
material.
land.
But it's
You ha-
sentimental because you're
No,
putting this
no,
space
do you know-
aside
do
for
you wanna
somebody
know
that
where-
doesn't need it.
Do you want to know where that all started?
It's really for
do you
the
wanna know
family,
do you want to know
not
where the
for them.
burial stuff all started?
I'm sure it had. I'm sure it had like it was probably to stay off disease and things like
Stay
that.
off disease.
Yeah, because the corpses in the streets.
Stop
will,
animals
make
from
them sick.
taking the bodies
Sure,
away.
sure.
Yeah,
and I
that's
get
where it
that.
started.
Yeah, and it totally makes sense for that.
Yeah,
and it
until
eventually
you
evolved
get to until you
into
get to a point to where it doesn't make
religious-
sense to fucking use land for it
No,
anymore.
and I get that too. I totally do. It does take up a lot of land, but I'm just saying from their point of view, this is a
Look, and
sentimental
let's get rid
thing.
of golf courses too. I'm fine with
So
that.
you're thinking about the
And do what-
logical,
oh, wait.
materialistic thing.
And-
Hey, we
and-
need this
and
space.
do what with it?
Do what with what the body?
No, do what with the land?
Use it for something fucking else.
What?
Anything else.
Well, you tell me. What,
I don't know.
what-
Let's push the homeless onto golf courses.
okay, so close down the golf course. Get the homeless on there.
Yeah, I'm fine with
That's
that.
what you want to do with that.
Yeah.
Won't work.
Same with and no longer burying people. Let's just let the homeless.
Look,
have
I
it.
don't need to see
feed the
them.
homeless with the dead.
Yes.
That's what you want to do.
I like that idea.
It's
This is a great idea.
Soylent Green is people.
No, it worked great in the Matrix.
You say it's a waste of land, but really, honestly, what's the land used for? I mean, what's a better use for the land?
Not putting bodies in it.
Okay, name.
Build a fucking house.
Okay, so more housing.
Yeah, something. Anything but fucking putting dead bodies in it for no reason. What's the reason
Well,
for
it's not
having
no
it?
reason, though.
It's not. It is no reason.
No,
What's
it's
the
not.
reason? What's the
Change
reason?
what it is.
Sentimentality.
Yeah,
It's
so that
bullshit.
the people can visit their loved ones after death.
It's bullshit.
Maybe
For-
so,
for you it
but
is.
still for those
No,
people, it's not.
It is.
This is where subjectivity comes into
Yeah.
it.
There's got to be a little.
Like I said, I get your point of view and your perspective, and part of me agrees with you.
Yeah,
but
I
also
100%
but I
disagree with the
also
idea
get
of
the
it.
sentimentality side of things.
To me, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to waste
So just-
land on fucking bodies.
but you're thinking in an entirely logical sense.
yeah,
It would seem
Yeah.
to me that you're
Sentimentality
you're,
isn't
you lean
logical.
towards cremation then.
anything but yeah, that makes more
So
sense.
don't bury me, burn me.
Yeah, fucking
Okay, so
burn
then
everybody.
That kind of answers the question.
Yeah,
I mean,
burn everything.
Well,
That
no.
makes more sense. No, it makes more sense to just burn the bodies. Fucking,
Save the ashes.
I don't. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, you can do that. That's fine.
Does it
That's
be?
what I mean. For the people you leave
Yeah,
behind.
and that's fine.
So then that would be your preference. Then I don't want to be buried. I don't want to waste land.
Well,
wanna
I don't
be-
care
wanna
what
be-
they do with my body. You can throw me in the ocean. I don't give a shit. I can be eaten by
Okay, so
fucking.
I would like to be cremated and thrown in the ocean. This is simple.
I don't even
answer.
need to be cremated. You can just toss me in the ocean, a la Bin Laden style.
And you
I don't
wind-
give a shit.
Wind up on the shore and some kid finds you dead.
That
floating
would be fun.
carcass.
You know what?
Pokes
That's
it
the
with a
gift that
stick.
keeps on giving.
There you go. We
And on
figured
that,
out
we can actually
how
end.
Shane wants to grow up.
On that, we
This
can
shit
end.
Shane
bastard
wants to be
shit.
poked by the stick of a random child on the beach.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Oh, exactly.
All right. And we'll end there. All right, guys. Goodbye.